What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, the reports that undefeated 3-division world champion, 5-time world champion, superstar boxer, who is one of the faces of the sport of boxing, Gervonta Tank Davis. Gervonta Tank Davis, 30 wins, no loss, no draw, 28 wins by way of knockout. He's 30 years of age, 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach. His scheduled showdown with WBA super featherweight world champion, fellow DMV, or is from DC, fighter, star boxer, Lamont Roach Jr., who was scheduled to fight Tank Davis in November. Then it was pushed back to December 14th. Then it was said that it could be rumored to take place in January, all citing that it was an issue with the venue. But we've heard nobody even talk about the venue and cite that the venue was actually an issue outside of Dan Rafael reporting that the issue was a venue. So with that said, now the fight has been moved back to March 1st, and it was supposed to take place in Houston, Texas at the Toyota Center. It's now taking place reportedly at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York, where Tank Davis holds the live gate record with $5 million gate, which I said from the beginning, if you're going to have a guy from Washington, D.C. and a guy from Baltimore, Maryland, it needs to be in this region. It needs to be on the East Coast, right? It makes more sense. But it was said that Tank Davis was pushing for the fight to take place in Houston, Texas. With that said, it's now been pushed back to March 1st. And the undercard is being revealed. And it said that, as I told you guys, Jose El Rayo Venezuela defending his WBA junior welterweight title against Gary Anton Russell. That's a huge fight as the co-main event. Then the third fight is going to be undefeated 2-division world champion superstar boxer Jamal Hitman Lions Only Charlo versus Thomas Cornflake Lamana. And then also added to the card is WBA welterweight world champion, Lithuanian superstar boxer, undefeated, Amanis Stanionis, defending his WBA title against his mandatory challenger, and Shakram Gayasov. And it's also rumored that we're going to get Sandor Martin versus Puo also on that card as well. So this is, to me, a very, very good card. To a great card, in my opinion. It's going to be underrated because many people don't know who Thomas Cornflake Lamana is. But again, Thomas Cornflake Lamana is a superstar in New Jersey, right? He has his own promotional company. He promotes fights and puts on fights in Atlantic City all the time. He is a superstar. He is going to sell in New York, right? Stanionis versus Gayasov is a very, very competitive fight. And Gary Anton Russell is from DC, right? So he's going to bring his star power and his fan base as he's taking on Jose El Rayo Venezuela. That's a major fight. And then to top it off with Sandor Martin Puo, that's huge. So this is a huge card. And now, as I've been saying from the very beginning, this makes the most sense to put it in Brooklyn. Actually, I was saying it should be in DC, where Tank Davis sells anywhere he goes. But you want to capitalize on Lamont Roach's status. This makes the most sense, as I've been saying from the very beginning. As I've been saying, this is not an issue with a venue. This is an issue with a budget. And now you have a stacked card in the proper region that's going to sell, period. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out. Hopefully this comes to fruition. Hopefully this comes to fruition. This is a great card. I love it. And that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button, drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. I'm gone. Peace.